Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Queen Sugar. So today I have a pick-up pile that focuses on kind of like messages from your inner child and things that they want to just bring to your attention. And we're going to use some oracle cards. We're going to also use tarot cards. So we're going to have like a mixture of some messages from your inner child. So take a moment to kind of clear your energy, to clear your mind, to focus on your breathing. So take a deep breath in, hold it for a second, and then take a deep breath out and kind of just focus your attention on your breathing. Okay? As you're doing that, allow your spirit guides or your inner child to guide you to the door or doors that have the messages that they want to share with you at this time. Once you have selected the door or door, feel free to click the timestamp below to watch your portion of the video. As always, thank you for your love and the support. I wish you all the best. This will be for those that selected door number 1. So let's see what your divine door message is. So before I even flip over the card, there's a number 42 at the top. So that might be symbolic for those that are connected, to angel numbers and have special numbers that mean something to them. So your divine door message is inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. So this is really, indicating to step into your inner power, to step in your strength, focus on that, live in that truth, and you will be fine. Okay. So now let's get into your cards. We have priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So what I'm getting with this particular card right now is that your inner child is saying to make sure that you always make yourself a priority. You come first, right? And you should never feel like you have to be second to anyone else. You should never feel like you're not important enough. You are always a priority, and you should always be your own priority. And so make sure that you recognize that and you sit in that value and that worth and that mindset. The next card we have is unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So I feel like this is about you coming into unity, coming into union with yourself, right? In addition with the universe. Also with, reconciling and meeting your inner child again, seeing what things need to be healed from and like helping that inner child and, guiding them and letting them know that you got this and that you will step into your inner power to fix these things. And I'm also getting to that some of you will be coming into union with someone that is your true love. And that is all about you being able to make yourself a priority, putting yourself first, putting your heart, your mind, your body first, and that allows you to track that as well. We have doubt. I release the needs to know all the answers. So I feel like your inner child here is saying that, as a child, you had a lot of doubt, you had a lot of fear, and you always wanted to know what's next for me, what is going to happen, right? And you could never really fathom why you didn't know the answer sometimes, and that brought a lot of anxiety, it brought a lot of fear. And so I feel like this is about, understanding that sometimes the universe is not going to reveal everything to you just at once or when you want them to, but you have to trust and know that you will get the answers, you will get the results, and there will be perfect timing. It'll be divine timing when it all happens. Next, we have the Death card. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So I feel like with this card here, coming right after doubt, this is about learning when to let go of things, let go of fear, let go of anxiety, and just trust and know that something new is going to happen, something better is going to happen. And I feel like also too with endings, it's prioritizing yourself. So there might be people that you have to let go of, or experiences that you need to let go of, and let them finally be laid to rest and stop holding on to it. I feel like your inner child wants you to be released from those things, and they want to be released from it because it's it feels like they're still connected to it, and they don't want to be limited, if that makes sense. So now let's get into your tarot cards. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Strength card, very befitting with the inner power card for the divine door. We have the Hangman. We have the Lover. It's beautiful. We have the Ten of Cups. Nice. And finally, we have the Chariot. Excellent. Okay. So I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles here, this is indicating, the difficulties that you were faced. You're learning how to let them go, but also understand that they appear to be over. They appear to be coming to an end, right? Because we do have the Death card here. The Nine of Pentacles talks about, joy, but also the feeling of security in that freedom, right? Being released and letting that that material wealth and that spiritual wealth come into your life. I get that, previously you had like a lot of challenges, and your inner child has like, been working with you and been hoping that you can work with them to like release them from those energies as well, right? And then I get that this whole new perspective that you have, because we do have the hangman here too, it's helping you understand the spiritual value of your success and like all that you've accomplished, all of the healing that you've done, and knowing how difficult it was to get here, but understanding that you're going to enjoy every moment of it. You're at peace, you're at stability, because you have the 10 of cups. The 10 of cups is like the happiest, like having it all: love, a home, wealth, good energy, harmony, peace, self-love, all of that, right? And you're finally able to manifest that, attract that. And the Chariot, is with that is saying you overcome those obstacles through your focus, your willpower, your determination, not giving up on yourself, letting go of doubt, really prioritizing yourself. And that's how you were able to come into union with love within your own self, but also to come into union with the person that is your true love, right? And so I get that the strength card being here in the hangman, this is all about, you were once trapped, but now you are free, because you're able to take that strength and to move forward and do the things that needed to be done to get you free, to get your inner child free, to heal your inner child, to let that person, enjoy life and be happy. Because sometimes our inner child holds on to pain and experiences that we've had, and they want to be free too. And so in order to like really free yourself of it, you have to let your inner child be free, kind of reconcile with them. And they want me to show this card from another deck. It's the 6 of Cups, and let me see if I can find it really quick. But there's like an older person, and then there's the child. But the older person is handing the cup to the younger person. So I'm visualizing like you doing that with your inner child, like you're reconciling with them, you're healing them, you're giving them the thing that they need to be free, to be set free, right? Let's see. It's probably towards the back. Okay. It's here. There it is. 6 of Cups. And see how there's like the older person, and then there's the younger person, and she's giving this cup, right? So I feel like this is you. This is the current you, and this is the little you, your inner self, your inner child, that is like waiting for that you are free now. I have healed. We have healed. So we are set to go, right? So that is what I feel for you, for your inner child. Like they want to say that like things are going to be great for you. They're proud of you too. I feel like your inner child is so proud of you to be, this resilient and strong person. Because maybe in the past, when you were younger, you were afraid to be this bold person, to be strong, to step in your truth. But now it definitely seems like you're getting there. You're either doing it now or you're starting to get there. And you're prioritizing yourself, which is really important, because we come first. We come first, and we have to love ourselves and do this work before we, try to help others or be with others, because then we only carry more weight into that relationship. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for those that selected this door, this pile. Feel free to leave a comment below and share your thoughts, share your opinions, your experiences. I think it's always helpful for people to kind of like do that, because one, you're probably not the only one that has gone through something very similar. Okay, so thank you once again for tuning in. I appreciate the love and the support, and I wish you all the best, blessings, and abundance. All right, so this will be for those that selected door number 2. So let's read your divine door message, and then we'll get into your cards to see what your inner child has to say to you at this time. So we have a note on love: seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. So I feel like this is just really saying, don't be afraid to explore and just like live life, even though you don't know where things are going to always go. Sometimes we restrict ourselves, we limit ourselves, because we have like this, this predestined, this pre-plan that we do. But in reality, it's kind of like that might not be in the cards for you. So just like enjoy the journey, enjoy the experience while you can. Okay, so let's get into your cards. So they're all upside down. Okay. We have evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. And so I feel like this is about changing your perspective, changing the way that you've been doing things, but also know that you are evolving. If you allow yourself to change and to evolve, that is for the best, that is for, your growth and your healing, you should never want to be the same person every single day. You should always strive to be better, to be bolder, to be more confident, to be full of love. And I feel like your inner child is proud of you for evolving and to not staying in that same energy, forever and being resistant to it. We have action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. So this is all about taking action, being about the action, doing the things that literally help you grow and help, expand your experiences into, manifest better creations and blessings into your life, because you deserve them. And it's like your evolvement or, you evolving allows you to manifest this greatness, right? Because you're taking the action, you're doing the work, and you're having the courage to do so and not being afraid of it. Next, we have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So being focused, being driven, knowing that you have to have structure, but also you can be free. So if you want to, manifest something big, you have to put yourself into that mindset. You have to discipline yourself to weed out negative thoughts, weed out negative people, negative energies in order to truly manifest it, because you want to attract, the positive, the high vibrational energies and less of the lack mentality, the lack mindset. And so I feel that maybe as a child, you were very disciplined, and that kind of caused you to limit yourself to be kind of like free at times. And so I get that it's important to be disciplined, but it's also important to let things go, like going with the flow and not being afraid to do that. Next, we have surrender. I can release my need to control. Perfect. So like releasing the need of controlling the situation, the outcome, knowing that, like I said before, you can be disciplined, you can have a plan, but you can't know every single thing, do every single thing. So it's okay to say like, okay, I want to manifest, this big thing, so I can do some of these things and then let the universe do the rest. So surrendering the control when it's needed so the universe can do their job. Okay, so now let's get into your tarot cards. We have the 10 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Fool. Okay, which is this is so good, because it's like, let me get the other two cards, then I'll share my message. Next, we have the 7 of Cups, and then, well, look at that, you got the Queen of Swords twice, so that's perfect. Put it right there by the Queens. So I was going to say that with the 10 of Swords being here and the Fool being here, when something ends, something new happens. So it's like, as you evolve, as you transform, you shed your old skin, you shed the past, you shed those past experiences, and you step into your new beginning with joy. You're happy, you're excited. You don't go into it with fear, with anxiety. You're happy and you're ready to really embrace and to welcome in this like new opportunity, but also too because you have so many options to choose from. And that's because you allow yourself to do it. You don't limit yourself anymore. You welcome in all the blessings and opportunities, and you allow yourself to make that decision. By you having the Queen of Swords twice, I feel like this is indicating, you have gone through a lot of loss and suffering, right? But you have gained so much inner strength, so much wisdom from these experiences, right? They have made you better. They have you evolved. And I get that you are someone that will always defend those who can't defend themselves, but also you're learning to defend your own self. I get that you might have like a lot of empath energy here. And so your inner child is like saying, they used to like pick up on others' energies and didn't really defend themselves, or like others, or help others defend themselves. And so I feel like now your inner child is like grateful and thankful that you're able to do that for yourself now. Like you're able to stand up for things that just seem like they're not right, or you're able to like put your foot down or say no. Like you're able to take action on the things that make you feel good and that make you feel great. I feel that you have this sense of strong empathy, and you're a great person to have in people's corner, because you are able to defend others and you're protecting others. And I feel like your inner child wants to say, thank you for protecting me. Thank you for loving me and nurturing me and healing me and working with me, so we can get through this, so we can like officially let go of this 10 of Swords and bring in our full new energy, right? And be happy about it. I love how joyful this girl is in this card, because she's happy. She's like, this new beginning is here. I'm excited. Let's go for it. And her eyes are closed. And that's something that you have to like embrace. Sometimes you're not going to know what that new beginning is, but you just know it's a new one and it's going to be good. And I feel like you'll be fine, right? And the Queen of Cups here is just representing that love, that nurturing, the warmth. And I feel like maybe that's something you didn't always get as a child. And so your inner child is so grateful to have you in their life to help them with that feeling. And so maybe you seek, validation sometimes, or maybe you always wanted to feel like you were, loved from, a romantic partner or other people, but sometimes it didn't come out into play. But I get that they want you to know that you are always loved. Right? You are always loved, and people will love you because you love yourself. And that's important here. That's important of your growth and your experiences. And I feel that that is something you're still working on, but you're getting better at it. You're getting better at putting yourself first, loving yourself first. And as you love yourself, more people love you. Because like they see the love you have for themselves, and that inspires them. So you are inspiring others to love themselves more. And I hope that is something, you continue to do, because we all have to love ourselves in order, to move forward and receive as much as we can. Because if we don't love ourselves, then we can't expect someone else to love us in a way that we need to be loved, because we don't know how to love ourselves. Okay. So thank you so much for loving yourself and loving your inner child and healing and, stepping into your new beginning, right? So yeah, that's what I got for you. So I hope this resonated with those that picked this pile. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love and the support. Continue to do the great work that you're doing with yourself and others, and watch those manifestations come into your life. All right. Blessings in abundance. Alrighty. So this will be for those that selected door number 3. So let's read your divine door message, and then we'll get into your cards. So your divine door message is Anthony Skull. In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost, so can be found. So I feel like you're coming back to yourself. You're coming back to who you authentically are. And there might have been a point in time where you may have lost yourself, whether it was in a relationship or just due to family and friends, or just like, hurt and pain. You've lost yourself, but I feel like you're getting back to who you are and growing and learning. Okay, so let's get into your cards. Okay, they're upside down. Okay, flip them over. All right. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So I feel like with this card, you were a very loving, very concerned child. You just had this huge heart, this huge sense of love within your heart, showing people unconditional love. And I get that maybe some people took advantage of that, and that could be how you are now. Like, you're just a very loving person, you're very empathetic, but sometimes people don't know how to use that energy and be a person of quality and substance when they meet someone that is an empath, right? And I get that people have misused your energy, and that's been something you've been struggling with. And I feel like your inner child is saying it is okay to have a big heart, it is okay to be vulnerable, but you're getting to a place where you're understanding that, but knowing how to protect yourself and protect your energy and your heart. We have willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. I love that the backgrounds match each other here. So I feel like with this willingness card, this is indicating that you are able to put in the work to protect yourself, to protect your energy, to protect your, let's say you have a child, to protect your child's energy, and you are willing to grow and to heal and do what you have to do to manifest the better version of yourself, to heal your inner child, to release any trauma, to release any generational curses, because this is something you no longer want to carry with you, and you don't want your future generations to carry with them. Also, your inner child is saying, peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. They are learning through your work and through your healing that they are loved, that they are peace, that they are light. And I feel that maybe as a child, someone could have, said things to you that made you feel like you weren't loved or you weren't enough. But I feel like now you know that you are enough, and you're really stepping into that power and into that truth, and you're focusing on that. And you know that because you feel this way about yourself, because you love yourself, you're able to come into an inner peace that you may have not once experienced before. You're able to see peace, right? You're able to enjoy this peace and not let anything or anyone shake you up from it. We have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You're able to grow now because you have this peace, you have this resilience within yourself, this inner strength, and no one can come towards you or come to you crazy now, because you have grown so much, and you know your value, you know your worth, you know how to protect yourself, you know how to protect your peace, and you're not letting anyone disturb you. You're willing to defend yourself if someone is trying to come in to disturb you. Okay, so now let's get into your tarot cards. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Fabulous. We have the Ten of Cups. Okay, I like it. We have the Eight of Cups. Excellent. We have the Four of Swords. Come on. I love it. Four of Swords is all about resting, rejuvenation, peace, harmony. Like I said, you're not letting anyone shake up your harmony, shake up your peace anymore. We have the Ace of Cups. That's the self-love. I love this. I love it. We have the Knight of Wands here too. And so I feel like what this is indicating, this Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, you now know what you want in life. Your inner child, is saying you're able to manifest your Ten of Cups now because you are a Queen of Pentacles. You are seeing yourself as this queen or as this king because now you know what you're worth. Now you know your peace, what you deserve. And I feel that with the Eight of Cups here, this is about walking away. You're able to walk away from situations and people now that don't serve you, that don't connect with your level of peace, right? And I feel that your inner child is so happy that you're able to do that because in the past you were not able to do that, maybe because you were young. And as kids, we can't do a lot of things because we have our parents or we're in situations where we have to be codependent. Like kids are codependent in a way because they can't go out and live life at 7 years old. You just can't do that. I mean, some kids might have to just because of the hardships that they experience, but I feel like this is showing you that your inner child is proud of you to get to a place where you can manifest Ten of Cups, right? And this Ace of Cups. The Knight of Wands here being here gives me the idea of like you being brave, you being, heroic and rebellious and having that confidence, being fearless, being excited, energetic, because the Knight of Wands is always rushing in, doing its thing, right? It indicates, that things are going to get better, far better than what you expected, as long as you continue to move on and like continue to grow and continue to accept these blessings and this positive, I won't even say positive, but this is like this uplifting energy and mindset and mentality. You don't focus on a lack, you heal and you rest and you protect your energy because that is something essential here. And I feel like maybe in the past you were a yes person, like a people pleaser. You might have always like did what other people wanted to do, but you didn't stand up for yourself. Let's say a friend is like, hey, let's go out, and you're like, okay, sure, but deep down inside you didn't want to go out. Like now you're able to say, no, I don't want to go out. No, I don't want to do that. No, I'm going to stay in the rest. Even if people have negative comments to say, you're able to stand in your truth and your power because the Queen of Pentacles is about stability. It's about groundedness. It's about, you took the time to, put in the pentacles, plant your seeds and focus on what is right for you, what is best for you, and not let anyone try to tell you otherwise, to tell you that you're not able to manifest this or you're not able to do this or you should do something different. It's more so like, no, you do what you're meant to do. You do what you're supposed to do because that is what you feel within your heart, within your spirit, and that is your peace. That's what brings you peace. And so I was so happy to see the Queen of Pentacles here because she's just like, she's blossoming. She is abundance. She is that level of success and prosperity that many of us strive to be, and that's what you're getting. That is what you're manifesting. Okay. So I hope this was helpful for those that selected this pile. Feel free to leave a comment below and share your stories. I think it's always great for people to do that because then other people can say like, hey, I'm going through the exact same thing, or I experienced that, and you feel like these many connections. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love and the support, and I wish you all the best. Peace, light, and abundance.